The Premier League is one of the most difficult leagues in the world, if not the most difficult. Fast-paced football, physical football, very, very difficult to acclimatize in the Premier League. Today, we're going to talk about the Premier League debutants who have done extremely well since coming to England, since coming to the Premier League. They have defied all odds. We know how difficult the Premier League is. Players who are so good in other leagues, when they come to the Premier League, majority of them flop. Majority of them take time to hit the ground running. And there are other categories of players who come to the Premier League and hit the ground running immediately. Today, we're going to talk about the 5 best players who have been so good in the Premier League this season as their debut season in the Premier League. They've been fantastically good. They've played so well. They've defied all odds and they've hit the ground running immediately. Number 1 will shock you, so stick around. If you are new to this channel, please hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and leave your comments in the comment section. It will go a long way to push this channel forward. Please, let's start with number 5, Mazraoui. Mazraoui has been a fantastic addition to Manchester United. He has been one of the players who always gives his all week in, week out. He has been one of the players who is always available for the coach. When the coach needs a player in different positions, Mazraoui is always available. He always gives his all. Mazraoui is never tired to play. You know, even when the players are actually playing bad, Mazraoui steps up. He's fantastic to Manchester United. He's a very, very good addition to Manchester United. He's a very good player. He plays in the right back. He plays in the right wing back. He plays in the defense. He can play anywhere. That's how good he has been. And he has been one of the very, very good players for Manchester United this season. Shout out to Mazraoui. He has been absolutely fantastic. He came all the way from Germany, all the way from Bayern Munich. He wasn't getting enough game time. And he came to the Premier League and he has hit the ground running almost immediately. Fantastic addition to the Manchester United team. And he came for a very, very low fee. That was a bargain for Manchester United. Coming to the Premier League, hitting the ground running in a team that changed management in less than 2-3 months since you came into the Premier League. Change of coach, change of management. He still kept on doing good. He still kept on performing every week. Fantastic addition to the Manchester United team. Mazraoui has been fantastic this season. Now we move ahead to number 4 on the list, Archie Gray. We all know how bad Tottenham Hotspur has been this season. Tottenham Hotspur has been hit with injuries all through. Tottenham Hotspur has had players that have been absent due to injuries. Tottenham Hotspur have been out of form for a long period of time this season. But one player who has stood out for me has been Archie Gray. He has been a fantastic player. Fantastic player for Tottenham. When other players are actually not stepping up, Archie Gray steps up. He can play in the midfield, he can play in the defense, he can play at right back, he can play at any position. He's a versatile player. Any position that he needs to play, he plays. Any position the coach needs him to play, he steps up and he plays so well. Shout out to Archie Gray, fantastic player who came from Leeds in the Championship, came to the Premier League and smashed it immediately. He's a very, very good addition to Postecoglou's side. Fantastic player for Tottenham. Archie Gray is a very, very good player, a very committed player. He's a player who doesn't complain. He's a player who does his job diligently for Tottenham Hotspur. Good addition to Tottenham Hotspur. Very, very fantastic player. That's number 4 for you, Archie Gray. Now we're moving on to number 3 on the list is Jorginho Ruta. Jorginho Ruta has been a very, very good addition to the Brighton side. He has, the Brighton side has been full of goals this season. They will always score. And Jorginho Ruta came all the way from Leeds in the Championship, just like Archie Gray. He has smashed it. He has hit the ground running immediately. Yes, his goals and assists might not be too much, right? But his impact in the Brighton side has been phenomenal. He has been fantastic. Jorginho Ruta has been so good this season for Brighton. Makes assists, creates goals, scores goals. He is always in the first 11. He is so pivotal to the Brighton side, and that guy has been smashing it in the Premier League. Give it up for Jorginho Ruta. He has been so good this season for Brighton FC. Moving on to the next on the list is Hudson. I hope I pronounced that right. Hudson came all the way from Italy to Bournemouth. Bournemouth has been doing so well this season. Bournemouth defense has been one of the best in the Premier League this season. Even with their injury crisis, the team is still playing so well. The team is doing so good. Their defense has been solid this season. And thanks to Hudson has been fantastic for Bournemouth this season. He's a player that is so calm on the ball, so composed on the ball. He knows how to manage his defense, he knows how to show up the defense, he knows how to go one-on-one tackle, he knows how to drop back, he knows how to coordinate the defense at a very, very young age. He's a very, very fantastic player. No wonder the likes of Chelsea, the likes of Manchester United, the likes of Liverpool are already eyeing him, and he's a very, very good addition to any of the big side in the Premier League if he eventually leaves Bournemouth. But trust me, Hudson has been so good this season. His stats speaks for himself alone. He has been fantastic this season. Intelligent player, intelligent in the defense. He is one of the reasons why Bournemouth are doing so well this season. He is fantastic addition to Raiola's team. And the last but not the least, one of the most fantastic addition to the Premier League as a whole is Milenkovic. Milenkovic is one of the reasons why Nottingham Forest are high on the table. Very, very good player, very composed player. Nottingham Forest have kept 11 clean sheets in the Premier League this season, all because of the brilliance of Milenkovic and Murillo in the defense. There is no team who have been up there in the Premier League this season who has not kept multiple clean sheets, and all thanks to Milenkovic and Murillo. Milenkovic came for just 12 million to the Premier League. Fantastic addition to the Nottingham Forest. This was the same Nottingham Forest team we've been talking about the whole season. This was the same Nottingham Forest team that struggled for relegation last season. This is the same Nottingham Forest team that is high in the table this season. I think they are fourth now or third thereabouts already this season. He has been so good. He has been so composed on the ball. He has been so intelligent. Him and Murillo, the partnership this season has been so good. They've kept for it. Team has not done for it to keep 11 clean sheets in the Premier League. You know what that means. He has been so good. So our number one for today is Milenkovic. Very, very good player. Very intelligent player. He came all the way from Fiorentina, from Italy, and he has been smashing it in the Premier League this season. Please, who do you think should be on this list? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Please hit the like button, share this video. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And until we meet again next time, I remain your boy Mike Way. Oh.